Hello everyone and welcome back to another stream of Lord of the Rings The Battle for Middle-earth, in which we continue our campaign. So today we are going to we are going to break free Frodo from the lairs of Shelob after his betrayal by the hands of Gollum, and then we are going to defend Minas Tirith. But first, dealing with Frodo's captures. So, Shelob's lair. We will get to power. But yeah, we have nothing to do with power.
Has been lost in the lair of Shelob. His loyal friend Samwise Gamgee must find him if they are to continue their journey and free Middle-earth from the dominion of Sauron.
Yay.
This way. Hurry. Come quickly now. You fat hobbit.
Mr. Frodo.
Okay, so
Search for Frodo in Shelob's lair. Sam, use your sword to free webbed units.
this is the last mission in which Sam appears.
That's the safe route.
So
Mr. Frodo!
basically this is the last mission in which I can level up Sam a bit. And yeah, that's all that we can do. And we have some bonus objectives, which one is to free all the web units, find all treasure, and use the file. This is very easy. You just do it and yeah, it's done.
Right with you, sir.
Hey,
Here's another one.
deal with them. Basically, Sam can deal with all the enemies that come.
Thank you for saving me. I thought my time was surely at an end. Keep moving! Be careful.
And yeah,
More in my party. Quickly!
we have to save everyone, which is not hard. All the roads lead
Come on!
to the same part. And in the evil campaign you have the same map, but you have to do the, let's say,
He must be saved!
the
Cut me loose!
how can I say, you start from the Mordor base that is here, and you have to manage to
Hurry
Hey.
up! Right with you, sir. Now is the time!
yeah, run.
Samwise will not fail.
You have to get to the hobbies, which are somewhere around here. So yeah, basically the same map, no difference.
Here's another one.
And this is, yeah, the cave of webbed units
For Mr. Frodo!
for Mr. Frodo.
Alright then.
This is not everything that we can do. We can make a little like detour here anyway,
Keep moving!
but it's this first part, it's
Alright then.
pretty simple. As you can see, we can go here, and this is the way we came.
I'm coming.
So basically what happened that made Sam get into this pickle is the fact that Gollum, after Northern Ithilien and encounter with Faramir, he thought that Frodo betrayed him. Well, in the movies you see that he's fishing in the Forbidden Pool, and there is a law in Gondor that says that everyone who
Quickly!
gets to the Forbidden Pool must be killed. And
Over there!
let's say that Frodo wanted to make sure that Gollum survived because he took pity on him. So because of that,
I'm stuck! He must be saved!
he wanted to help him get captured, and Faramir agreed to that. So basically he tricked Gollum with the fish,
Come on, sir!
and yeah, Gollum saw that as a betrayal, and then he was like, also outbound. It's very interesting, the character of Gollum. So he was like, oh,
Right with you, sir.
that's not good.
What does it take to get rid of them?
Yeah, but I guess that is not that. Oh,
This way!
okay, I have to be careful of it. I will save here, just to be sure. So basically, what happened? Gollum saw this as a betrayal, but, and which sounds very strange, Gollum actually had a moral dilemma because he pledged to serve Frodo for sparing his life. So he didn't want to kill him, and he couldn't because in his eye it was outbound and it was dishonorable to kill Frodo. So he decided to use old friend of him, Shelob. And it's interesting that nobody knows exactly how they became friends, like Shelob and Gollum. It's never explained necessarily, at least in the main books, how they became friends. It's just the fact that, well, they did become friends, and he used Shelob in order to deal with that. And what he did was like, he took advantage of the fear that, or the paranoia that Frodo had regarding the ring, because the ring started to take a toll on Frodo's health. So he made it like Sam wanted to. He made it look like Sam wants to steal the ring from Frodo, and framed Sam. So Frodo basically banished Sam from his party. But Sam, not trusting Gollum, and rightly so, he didn't quite wanted to leave him. So, and that was a good idea, basically, the fact that he didn't want to leave him. So what happened was that Frodo was stung by Shelob, and
Right with you, sir.
Sam thought that Frodo was dead, not knowing that actually what happened was the fact that not knowing that what happened was the fact that when Shelob
Count on me.
stabbed Frodo, she only paralyzed him.
It must be
And he took the ring so it wouldn't fall into the enemy's hand, and basically became a ring bearer. And then he overheard some orcs. He overheard some orcs talking about the fact that basically Shelob doesn't kill
over there.
her prey. She just stings them in order to eat them later. And then Sam was in a way encouraged to go and save Frodo, which was put into Minas Morgul,
This way.
and he used the ring to get into it. And then there was an whole civil war that took place there because of Frodo's chainmail.
Right with you, sir.
So basically there was the orcs fought for that chainmail, and Sam was lucky enough to take advantage of that one, of that fact. So so this is how Sam saved Frodo, and this is how the mithril shirt that Frodo had basically get into the hands of the enemy, as we see when the attack on Blackgate was done by the mouth of Sauron, which is a fallen Numenorian or a black Numenorian, showed the fellowship, it showed the fact that yeah,
I can't move.
basically
Get me down.
so they showed that how can I say that mithril chainmail. So they thought that, well,
Soldiers of Gondor.
Sam might be dead, but it wasn't. And for a short period, Sam became the ring bearer.
I can't escape.
And instead,
Hold on. Get me down.
and the movies basically they presented invisibility like being constantly searched by
That's a safe route.
Sauron's eye, but actually it wasn't like that.
Over here.
To be honest,
Over here.
it really wasn't like that. Here is.
You won't stop me.
Let's see. Can I kill him?
With this scum, we will
Right with you, sir.
No, I cannot kill him. So yeah, basically in the
I've got to cut through there.
movie it's presenting like the Eye of Sauron constantly searching for
Go
for the ring bearer, but basically it was just invisibility in the books, and he used them to get rid of to get past everything and rescue Frodo. And after that, after he rescued Frodo, what happened was the fact that after that,
Don't let Mr. Frodo
after
down.
rescuing
Soldiers of Gondor.
Frodo, they started to get a disguise like little orcs, and they were caught and had to march with the orcs, and they managed to escape on an ambush because what happened was the fact that the orcs were not very, let's say, I will say here because I will have to fight Shelob. They were not very good fighters. Like there was a lot of infighting between them, and they, yeah, basically escaped their, how can I say, their forced march by having an infight at the crossroads, and two columns of orcs. Yeah,
Just one well. This
when
way.
two column of orcs started to have a party, so to speak. Range is a bit better.
That's a safe route.
So yeah,
Make ready. Someone will not fail you.
so Shelob is somewhere around here. As you can see, it's here. I think she just makes some rounds. You can free more guys if you want. And you can activate this one so you're invisible while staying still. But if you move, you start become visible, and what we need is to attack with all of them, because yeah, hopefully she won't kill my guys. She's focused on Sam, so I have to make sure that I keep Sam alive. Okay, she started to be focused on an archer. Oh no, I lost an archer. Okay, not good. This is the hard part of not losing anyone. You cannot solo Shelob only with Frodo. Only with Sam, so you have to use those guys. Usually, if Sam manages to get the aggro, everything goes smoothly. But if she starts to aggro someone else, then it's a problem. And yeah,
Don't let Mr. Frodo down.
don't let Mr. Frodo.
I'll help you.
Nope.
Hold on, Mr. Frodo. I'm coming.
So she's coming.
Be careful, they may see us.
We stay here and we start attacking. Why? Okay. One. Oh no. Okay, that's the hard part of this mission. Basically, till now it was just gathering troops, and yeah, and now it's the hard part. Making sure that Shelob stays focused on Sam and doesn't kill my guys. Because Sam really cannot solo her alone. So yeah, Sam will use his range, power, and yeah, we have to see how we can do it with it. I put my men here. I will put them into one group and Sam in the front. Okay, come and okay, she's focused on Sam, which is nice. I can do that and Sam can use the fire. She will get stunned and disoriented. And then she will try to get to Sam, in which time it will take a lot more damage. This guy will run. Oh no, she lost the focus. Let's see something else. If I use Cloud Break, is she stunned? Not really. Or is she stunned if I use the Cloud Break? Yeah. So. Okay. We have to see how we can beat it. In my normal playthrough it was pretty easy. She focused on Sam and I just ran with Sam while all my guys were like dealing damage to her. But now she seems that she doesn't want to focus on Sam. So yeah, I will come with my guys here and deal with it. So yeah, now she's surrounded. Can I? Yeah, I don't want Sam to die, and she will die before managing to kill Sam. Well, yeah, that was way easier. So yeah, it was actually an easy fight after I figured out how to do it. Basically was just surround her with my guys, go full on attack, and yeah, with a bit of a heal power, Sam managed to survive the onslaught. But it's worth noting that in a later patch the heal power only heals till 80% of the health, so you kind of don't be able to use it here to get out of the pickle. Of course, Sam didn't use his fire, so he didn't stun the Shelob, which is, yeah, something to remember. And here there are some more guys, and I don't know how you're supposed to basically free those guys with Shelob around and keep them alive. I mean, I guess you could, but to free them by using the cloak ability, hey, just deal with it. And yeah, as you can see, Sam almost got to level 8. So yeah, I guess that if I would have taken more time to grind levels with Sam, maybe in this mission I could have gotten him to level 10, maybe, but not sure. 3 all webbed units in Shelob's Lair. Yeah, I just did that, I guess. It took some time to register.
Let's go!
So
Ready yourselves!
these are rank 3 soldiers, but yeah, they
Come on!
basically cannot be upgraded. Okay. Basically, they cannot be upgraded, they don't regenerate, they will stay like this, and they are squishy. I mean, he has 190 health, only one of them, which it's okay, but you cannot upgrade them, you cannot buy,
Samwise will not fail you.
like, you cannot buy anything.
Check out that outpost in order to secure a location for a base.
Okay, so, could Sam managed to do that
Over here!
on his own? I mean, he has to kill a lot of guys, but if he managed to get only one of them aggroed, oh no. Run, Sam, and get some help, because you will die if not. And yeah, basically they are good only to deal with little packs of orcs.
Alright then.
So yeah, they will be put on reserve, they will stay here,
Frodo down. Hold on, Mr. Frodo.
and
Be gone!
Sam will deal with them. And these are just how can I say, they are just patrolling,
Soldiers of Gondor!
so Sam can hold them, they deal little damage, they are pretty weak. Actually, this is like light mode, it's pretty common with Mordor forces, basically they are weak, that's the idea. Of course they can deal some damage, but they are kind of weak. And here we can do that one. And what we can do here is pretty easy. Make an artillery range. Blacksmith. And yeah, these guys will stay here to defend. And I guess I will build like a fountain. And we will wait for the blacksmith to get to level 2. And just make sure that those guys, they are not dying. The fountain is used only for safety, so till I manage to get better units. Actually, till I manage to get some archers. Anyway, don't worry about what are the troops that you buy here. It won't matter. It really won't matter, because how can I put it? Nothing will get will be kept over. It's just a mission, a very easy mission, and nothing gets carried over. No point of army. But I found out that going full archers is best, and going for squads, it's a bit better. And this blacksmith is purely to get my banner carrier armor upgrades. Mostly, yeah, because they will also have trolls. Like here they have some troll cage and they have some trolls. These guys are no big deal, but those archers can really pack a punch. And I don't want that to happen. Basically here I put 3, but I will add only 2. In the idea that once we hit rank 2, we will buy the fire arrow upgrades. And with that upgrade we can hold this pad way better. I mean, I can keep Sam in the front to tank some damage, but yeah, not much else. And after I get my squads of archers, these guys can be retreated. They can get their retirement, not retreated, retired. because they are squishy. I mean, if you look at the hit points, you will see that they are better than all these combined, because this is the health of, if I'm not mistaken, of the whole squad. 130, yeah, 130 health for the whole squad, which would mean like 20 something health per character. I'm not very sure how they are working, how it works, to be honest. These we have flaming arrows. Use them. Get their upgrade, and yeah, Sam will stay in the front and he will tank the damage. And now they have flaming arrows, so they can make short work of the enemies. And we have the fountain here, so they regenerate. And Sam is just here chilling. I guess with Sam I could farm here to get him to level maybe 10, but it will be a slow process. A very, very slow process. And I don't want to do that. I mean, if it would be easier, I would have done it, but I don't want to spend 3 hours grinding Sam to rank 10. That's the truth. Oh, and I have to continue to build things like that. And he might get at some point to rank 2. So yeah, basically I don't want to just farm that many levels. Usually I will do a bit of farming in order to get the other heroes in to level 10, and there are some maps that require you to, as a bonus objective, to level up a hero to rank 10. But the thing is that with the other hero, excepting Frodo and Sam, it's very easy to get them to level 10, mainly because of some very simple reasons. They appear in way more missions than the rest. So yeah, as you can see, Sam barely gets a bit of experience, and he can go and deal with them, and yeah, but he barely gets any experience. So yeah, not really worth it to try to farm him. So yeah, without the steel bonus from here, well, as you can see, depending on how many blacksmiths, you get a reducement in the cost of upgrades. Without that, it's pretty hard to... They are pretty expensive, and you don't need a full supply of archers to actually push through. I could push through with these guys only, no problem. But I'm waiting for banners and for heavy armor, so I can push in safety. Because yeah, 60% armor, it's a lot. So anyway, till we wait and so on, I will talk about something else, and mainly about Frodo. Basically, after Frodo finished his journey and threw the ring into the Mount Doom, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Sauron was destroyed forever, and yeah, he retired to his home in Hobbiton, in Shire, and Sam became the mayor. He married his crush and have kids, and which were basically Sam started a line of mayors, and kept a book of records. And Frodo was ill two times a year. One when he was in the day in which was stabbed by the Witch King of Angmar. That was one of his days in which he usually got sick, and the second time was when on the day in which Shelob stabbed him. These were the 2 days on the year in which he felt very sick, and because he was yeah, and because he was a ring bearer, he gained from the Valar permission to go to Undying lands, because the ring took a very heavy toll on him. So because of that, because of that, he received permission to go into Vanillor and just rest. Also, Sam, when he was old, he also went there. He also received permission to do that, because he was also a ring bearer. As for Merry and Pippin, they basically were the leaders of their clan. Basically, that was their story. They were the leaders of their clan, and yeah, they did pretty good for themselves, to be honest. And I have to, wow, they are so expensive, the blacksmiths here. So yeah, basically for them it was very, very comfy life. They become respected, and yeah, but yeah, Frodo, he never got married. He just lived a few years in Hobbiton, and then he went to the Grey Heavens and passed into Vanillor. So yeah, basically they were the only hobbits who managed to get there, and yeah, it shows the fact that it shows that no good deed goes unnoticed, because basically what happened was the fact that they I have to upgrade them first, because they're in front. Because he was the ring bearers and the ring took a heavy toll on them, they were permitted to get into the Vanillor in order to rest. They were the one of the few hobbits that received that honor, to be honest. And yeah, it was a great honor for them. So yeah, no other hobbit received that honor. Also, Gimli was the only dwarf that also received that honor of going into the Undying Lands, I mean in the Vanillor, because of his friendship with Legolas. So yeah, they get a nice ending. And yeah, also, like, the hobbits were granted their territory by the Aragorn, so no human could pass into their lands without them letting them pass. So yeah, they receive some special privileges. Yeah, they this is why I hate going through some gates, because it takes a long time till the archer positions themselves. But it shouldn't be, it should be no problem. Wait, focus on that one. Okay. Yeah. Frodo stays where he needs to. Sam, and yeah, he goes back because he's almost dead. So yeah, we are going in this direction in order to make sure that we kill those pesky little orcs and those guys on the walls. They are not required to be killed. Only the buildings are required to be destroyed. So yeah. Okay, come and deal with them, please. Pretty please. So yeah, I guess everyone is upgraded with heavy armor. So yeah. Right now we are going to wait a bit so they can regenerate. But I guess that I didn't really lost anyone's squad. I mean, they should be 185, I guess. Maybe. I wait for the heal power. So anyway, they were granted passage to the Vanillor. And yeah, the land of the hobbits were protected by Aragorn, like before. Aragorn also protected them with the rangers, with the Dunedain rangers, which were basically, yeah, the last remnant of the Númenórean, the good Númenórean, to say. Yeah, you can say that, yeah, they were the last remnants of the good Númenórean soldier from the line of the kings. Anyway, Gondorians also were part of them, but yeah, they were, let's say, of more diluted blood. They were not pure blood like Aragorn was, and even Aragorn was suffering from, how can I say, he was suffering from how can I say, in a way, a diluted lifeline. He lived like he'll almost, wait, run, just kill him. Oh, that was close. Sam, why did you go and aggro things that you shouldn't be aggroed? Okay, so we are going to deal with those troll cage before they decided to spawn more trolls. So yeah, basically he died at 200 years or something like that. And he renounced to his life. This was the gift that he received. He could renounce to his life whenever he wanted. So yeah, he didn't want to cling to his life till he was old and only a sack of bone. So yeah, that was of course the big problem to Arwen, which was immortal, basically immortal. But yeah, she knew the risks in a way, because only Lúthien, many from the elves, got the opportunity of, how can I say, of fully sharing the human fate, how it's told. So yeah, we managed to finish this total victory. Of course, it wasn't a hard mission. It was a pretty easy one. But now we say bye bye to Sam, and we found Frodo. And